What is up, guys? Julian's Way here, and every now and then, even as of lately, I'm still giving people advice on losing weight, or when they ask me, I kind of like try to put things in a nutshell or as fast as I can give them the best advice known to me from my experience as possible. And it's about losing weight. All right, I do not know where my head is right now, but I just decided to make this video. Now this might be my last weight loss tip video, maybe, I do not know, but that's how I'm feeling right now. And I try to give advice to people that are acquaintances, not my friends. My friends I will try to push more and do more, but generally, even if like I met somebody like just recently or I do not know them, I'll try to still give them the same advice and give you guys the same advice. I feel that it would be nice and fair. So uh diet, people often ask me about dieting, losing weight, what diet I think is good, and that sort of thing. But basically, um the kind of diet the thing about diet actually is that a diet was like, to me, or maybe that's just how it is, invented for you to get to a certain goal. Like should I say it? Not exactly a photo shoot, but let's say a wedding, a photo shoot, a competition, and so on. A diet wasn't made for you to keep going for the rest of your life. Then would it be a diet? Would anybody go on a 5-year, 10-year diet? So dogs are a bit going off here, but please bear with me. So basically, you want to do something that you can do and keep up with. You don't just want to go and change foods that you have never eaten in your life, or you haven't had in years, or you may not like. You want to do something that's a lifestyle that you can keep up with and even advance and learn from it. So I can go rip something off like a lot of people do here or around the world. They rip a diet, or they have a diet from somebody and then they try to change it up a little bit, or they just take it up on the internet and sell people with training plan, or how they I don't want to say scammy, but they do not really think around it, or they do not really care. They just want to make money. And when it comes to like losing like really weight, though, and you want to get attention, yeah, you might need that. You might need some dieting tips, and if you can afford it, yeah. But for the people who cannot afford it, or who doesn't want to go to the extreme, or doesn't really cannot afford like a coaching and so on, because I do try to help people, or I would charge if I'm going to do a plan or whatever. However, coming back to the point of helping people and how you should diet, really, there are more than one ways to go about this, and you can just simply eat what you're eating and do less. All right, so basically, calories in, calories out. I've said this in more than one of my videos. If you eat more than you burn, you're in a surplus. If you burn more than you eat intake, you're in a deficit, a minus sign, plus sign, surplus, minus sign, deficit. All right, so, or if you eat just about the same amount you burn it, you eat, that's maintenance calories. So there are more than one ways to go about this, and I'm going to try to, well, the video's going on, it's like what, 4 minutes into the video. I was going to try to wrap it up in 5 or 6, but it might go on a little bit longer. And I don't want to like leave out anything here really, but you can eat what you're eating now and eat less. If you're already working out, great. I mean, if you're working out but you're not seeing results, your results are coming, so then just stick to what you're doing. Just be patient with it. You do not want to do this too drastic. So I tell people, well, I'm in a third world country here, or in a country where roti is a big thing. People eat a lot of roti. All right, so on bread and so on. So I'm just going to use this example with rice and bread. I'm not going to do it to potatoes. You can apply it. You can use your common sense and do the same thing, right? If you're doing 4 slices of bread in the night, midday, lunch, breakfast, whatever, for that 1 week, you're just going to take 1 slice down. You're not going to do it week for week or day. But if you're not comfortable and you do not think your body has adapted or adjusted to it, then go on for another week, just decreasing 1 bread. So you're going to either, and that's carbs, or you can also, whatever fat you eat, you can cook with less oil, less butter. If you have a cheat meal, a craving for pizza, whatever, just do less roti. just don't go from 2 roti uh to 1 roti. Do 1.5 or 1 3/4. Let it be a journey. Do things and cut things that you think you can do without. Do not go, oh, this is the most fatty thing, but I think I really need to take it out, but I love it so much. No, keep that thing in, and maybe you can work on that last and taper it down. Taper out what you think you can taper out. Some people, this is kind of deep on a different level, but some people might be able to do without sugar more than without fat or milk. So if you can do without milk, then you cut the milk. If you think you can do without more sugar, then you cut the milk. You can have both milk and sugar in your teeth, in your tea and in your teeth. So this is how Third people, a lot of Third world people, I think, at least in Guyana, they do a lot of milk and sugar in their tea. All right, so I'm saying that you can cut one out. Whatever you do wherever you are, just use something with less sugar and you will see the results, because I already break this down. I've had this chewing gum out of my mouth before, no manners. I'm sorry for that, I apologize. So coming back to what I was going to say, all right, you want to see what you can pull out. You can do less carbs, less sugar, or more fat. Some people need to be a little bit more full. So in that case, I would tell people cut back on your fat if you want to feel full. If you do not care about feeling full, well then, hey, you can cut back on your carbs and you can keep a little bit of fat in there. If you can go all three, which I wouldn't recommend. I would recommend you go one about. You do not want to be too zealous or do this too quick, drastic, because your body is expecting you to eat at a certain time or a certain amount of food. And if you do not get that, your body wouldn't react to right, or at the end when you go to cheat or you do your cheat meal or whatever, you're going to end up eating more, and you want your hard work to go to waste. So yeah, and the thing about the cardio, it's not really about racing anybody. It's not about working out even. It's about your cardiovascular system and your health. I would recommend 20 minutes to half an hour, 3 to 4 times a week. Just keep it simple. Whether you're a child, whether you're young, a lot of young people that are overweight, that are not even in good shape like their parents. Their parents probably look better than them, both men and women. I'm not going to get into whether they party and that. I'm talking about their physical aspects of it and how they look. So those are my tips, guys. Cut back your food week to week or every 2 weeks. Slowly, still eat the things that you enjoy, but instead of having like a dirty snack like a muffin, a cookie, you can replace that with apple or whatever fruit you can afford or you like, and watermelon, whatever is cheap on the market. Just go with the simple stuff and you can make these small changes and you will see it will add up to huge results. All right, so like I said, you can change your foods and lose weight, or you can eat less of what you're eating. So you can have more food or a little bit more food, but clean. You know what's clean, all right? Less oil, less fat. You know what you cook with, and avoid eating fast food and foods that you do not know what the contents are. Exactly what is it that you're eating, because people go and they buy food assuming, oh, it's made with this, it's made with that, or I'm gonna have this has that. What if it was all a lie? What if what they said was on the package wasn't on the package? So that's something to take into consideration. Maybe it's a lie. Only thing you know is what you do for yourself and what you cook your food with and what you put in your food. So I would recommend that you consider that and go around that. All right, that's my advice that I usually give to people. See what you can do more without sugar. Fat and carbs are like the main sources. Yeah, that's a lot of noise, and I apologize for that again. And I just decided to get this video out now because I might not be in the mood or in whatever to do it. So I said, let me get it out now. So that's it. See which one you can do it out and work on cutting that one out. And if you feel you've cut it out enough, then you work on something else. And it's a journey, no race. Be patient with yourself, but you need to like take pictures. And you also need to weigh yourself and so on. All right, so that's it, guys. Just do what you're doing. Do less in the amount, or you can increase your activity level and cardio, gym, whatever. But nobody knows you more than you and how you feel. Do it at a place where you're comfortable, but you must have discipline. You cannot achieve this amount in this week and just go mess it up at the end of the week or the next week. You start back on this. Whatever you get, you're done with, or you learn to live without, continue in that way. All right. Control. So I'm gonna wrap the video up. And like, share, and subscribe if you haven't. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Till my next video, peace, take care, stay safe, stay healthy, and I hope you get started if you watch the video for some tips or whatever. But that's just a quick rational thing that you can do. All right, but if you need guidance in there and somebody like spot to spot with you and check in, yeah, you might need a coach. So yeah, people, that's it.